Thank you so much for the happy birthday wishes. That's amazing. I got a whole bunch. I think I got almost 400 or 500 today. That was amazing. The most I've ever received. So it's great. My libertarians, most of you probably have heard of me or saw me first last year during the Orlando convention when I ran for the VP nomination. Now, when I did that, I did it on purpose, obviously, right? I ran because I wanted to win, because I wanted to make impact. And people asked me afterwards, they said, Larry, why did you run for the vice president? Why didn't you run for the presidency instead? And it was the reason why. At that time, the people who were on the ticket for the presidency, they all had a higher profile than I had. I didn't want to do it for myself. I wanted to do it to make impact. And I realized if I had run and won, and you guys know I ran to win, if I would have won, I would have actually made the ticket weaker. That's not the right answer. The party was more important. The ticket was more important. So I chose to run for the VP so that I could win and then make the ticket stronger. That was my entire goal, to make the ticket stronger. Obviously, I lost. And that's okay. I still think I made impact. I showed what mattered. I supported the ticket and I moved on. But that wasn't the end. Many of you know I kept going, and I'm still going. Over that summer, I was traveling for business. And while I was traveling for business, I stopped by one of the local affiliates. I don't want to say which state, but I stopped by a local affiliate. And when I was down a local affiliate, I asked them if they could kind of hang out and get together. And we all got together. And we got together at like a Applebee's or TGI Fridays or some restaurant like that. And together we sat there and I started talking about what happened, how we had run, what mattered, the future. And they looked at me like I was weird. Yeah, and one of them said to me something like this, Larry, why are you here? And I said, I'm here because the war's not over. I'm here because we have so much left to do. I'm here because we're all libertarians. Let's move forward. And he looked at me and he said, Larry, no one does that. I never forgot that. When he said, no one does that, I said to myself, someone has to. We can't let this momentum go. We can't let all the people who've joined the party, all the people who've done the work, we can't let them go. We have to keep moving. So I decided I'm going to go do something. I'm not going to stop. I'm going to keep going. And many of you remember that after I traveled around a little bit, at the end of the 2016 election, I put out a video. And in that video, I asked you for something. But at the same time, I promised you something. I asked you to go out there, to not give up, to run. I asked you to run locally. I asked you to help people run. I asked a lot of you. I stood there and I pointed my finger and I asked you to do this. But I also said something else you remember. I said, if I'm going to ask you to do something, then I have to be prepared to do it myself. That's my leadership, and those who know me know that's who I am. I'm never going to ask you to do something that I wouldn't do myself. So I said, I'm going to help. And I did. I said I would one day run, and I said I would help you run. And many of you saw that I went out there. I went to about 4, 5, 6, 8 different cities. You saw me in Rhode Island. You saw me in Massachusetts. You saw me in Washington State. You saw me in the Carolinas. You saw me in Jersey. You saw me in Iowa. You saw me in Illinois. I was everywhere, teaching, showing, helping, trying to get people to move forward. And many of you also asked me personally, and I helped you personally through some of your issues, some of your concerns, trying to move us all forward. Because I need you all. We all need each other. I've been trying my best to make that happen. But I did promise you something, if you remember. I promised you not only would I help if you would do your part, and thank you, so many of you have been doing your part, but I also promised you that I would do my part, and that I would do something, that I would build a powerful campaign, and that I would show everyone how it's done. And I'm going to do exactly that. I'm going to do what I said I would do. I'm going to fulfill my promise. What I asked of you and what I promised you, I'm going to do. I'm going to run for governor of New York in 2018. Now, here's the best part about that. While that's great, it is, I'm going to do it as a libertarian. And only a libertarian. Now, people have told me, Larry, that's crazy. You can't do that. You know what? It's New York. You can't do that. You have to run as a Democrat first. Then you'll primary against Cuomo. People will know you. You'll lose it. That's okay. You can then become a libertarian and everyone will know who you are. That might be right. I don't know. Maybe it's true. But why would I do that? Why in the world would I show the rest of the nation that you can't run as a libertarian? Why would I take all that time, all that energy that you have put into this, and throw it away? Why would I take all of I've asked you to do this. You're out there. I know. I see you. You're out there running, helping, getting signatures. Why would I throw it away? What a hypocrite I would be. Well, people say, Larry, don't do that. Instead, run as a Republican. Maybe you can win the nomination. Maybe you can win. Maybe you can fight Cuomo. Who knows? They may be right. No, I will not. I will run as a libertarian and a libertarian only. I will show the nation that you can win as a libertarian, that you can run a campaign as a libertarian, that you can be taken seriously as a libertarian. That's it. Then they said, some of you may know, New York State's a fusion state. So I can run as a libertarian and also independent and reform and all the other parties mixed together. I can do that. I will not. I will run as libertarian. Only libertarian. Again, what message am I sending to the rest of the nation? This cannot be just about New York. This cannot be just about us. This must be about the movement. What we have to understand is one of our biggest enemies is not just government. It's the duopoly. Duopoly that supports them. The duopoly that keeps them in power. Duopoly that keeps us in fear. We have to break that also. We have to show the world that we can break that. And together we will. I will run as a libertarian and libertarian only. I will run for governor in New York, and we will make a change. Now you might say, wait a minute, Larry. Why New York? Why governor? There's reasons behind that. Number one, New York is 50th in freedom as ranked by Cato. Take that, California. We got you. 50th. If we can make it here, we can make it anywhere. This is the state that can give us the strength to take the world, to take the nation clearly. So why wouldn't I go here? But it's also a state of 18 million people. 18 million. It's a statewide, huge state. If we can do that, wow, I can show everyone how this can work. Motivate people, unite them, train them. They can watch and see it happen and know, wait a minute, if I can win in New York, I can win in Illinois, I can win in Iowa, I can win in Washington, I can win anywhere. We have to show them how to win. But there's something else. New York is popular. New York City is the biggest city in the entire country. Whatever happens here, people notice. People notice. If we make impact here, the nation sees it. We make impact here, it will help everyone else running locally. It will help those local people running. Now, you all know my 7-year plan. My 7-year plan doesn't mean I win governorship. I hope it does, and I'm running to win. But it doesn't just mean that. Me being governor isn't enough. It's got to be me being governor and a whole lot of you winning too. It can't be me. It must be us. And if the nation sees me, I will tell them about us, and the nation will see us. And that's what we need. We need us to be winning. That's what we'll do. But there's more here. I'm sorry, I have to use my catchphrase. Let me go one step further. If I can go one step further, New York is very similar to the nation. We have a lot of the similar problems. Urban versus rural, north versus south, gun rights in the cities versus gun rights in the rural areas. Same issues throughout the nation. We have a brutal, crippling war on drugs. We have high taxation. Our nation's looking at our state's looking at giving away free health care. We already have free college. All the issues that are going throughout the nation, they're happening here too. And as we tackle them in New York, we will learn how to tackle them in every other state. We can copy this. We can make this campaign the template for success throughout the country. I'll say it again. We can make this campaign a template for success throughout the country. I don't want to run to run. I don't want to run to be busy. I want to run to win. I want to run so we all can win. And that's what is most important. Every issue I have here in New York, you have one or two or three of them where you live. This will show the party how it's done. That's what I want. We have to turn our country, we've turned our state away from tyranny, from control and fear and stagnation, and instead towards growth and liberty and opportunity. That's not easy to do, but we can do it. Together we can do that. New York State has a big problem. 18 million people, and we're losing population. We're now fourth behind Florida. But here's the kicker. New York City, the city, is still growing. 8.5 million and counting. What does that mean? Our state is dying. Everyone's flocking to the city because the city is the only place they believe there's opportunity. How can we grow as a nation when we still believe that the only place to grow is in a city? Look, our governor here is one of the most autocratic leaders there is in the entire union. He thinks he's royalty. His father was governor and now he's governor, so obviously he deserves it and that's who he is. I get that. Good for him, but not good for us. Andrew Cuomo, or King Andrew. King Andrew, His Majesty believes he knows everything. He knows better than us, better than you. He hasn't figured out that this is not about his control. It's about our liberty, our freedom, and our pursuit of happiness the way we want to see it. We have a huge problem with drugs. We have a problem with transportation. We have trouble with our cities, taxation. And Governor Cuomo, King Andrew, has never seen a problem that he can't fix with a law or regulation. He always goes to violence and law first. He goes to us, never. Trouble with schools, more money. Trouble with college, regulation. Trouble with drugs, more cops. Our prison industrial complex in this country, in this state, is embarrassing. We should be embarrassed. We can stop this. We can let people know what to do. We can show them how to do it, and they can copy it throughout the entire nation. All right. I know I want this. I know if you're watching, you want this. There's a price to pay. But it's not just money. You can pay that price in dollars, in time, in many things. Here's what I'm going to ask. I want you to do three things. If you're going to make this happen, if we're going to make this happen, three things. Number one, go to larrysharpe.com/donate and donate what you can. Pledge what you can pledge, whatever that is. Whatever it is fine. Don't worry about a limit. New York State has a very high limit. You're not gonna pledge too much. Please try to pledge too much. We'll be fine. But not just that. When you go there, if possible, if you can swing it, do a monthly pledge. Show ongoing support so we can make this happen and we know what we can spend our money on to build out something that you can use in your state, to build out something that the entire nation can use. If you can do a monthly pledge, please do that. But there's more. I need you to also register so you can volunteer, because we need people to help us build this. We need people to put those, the meme wars are coming. The video wars are coming. The commercial wars are coming. They're all coming. The event wars are coming. We need them all. We need to be able to fight online, in person, on TV, on the radio, every place. We have to fight in all those battlegrounds, and we need you to do so. I need surrogates. I need people like you to talk about what's happening, to be able to be on TV, to be on the radio, and to speak about it. I need volunteers. People like you who are happy to talk about this race and what's going on in your local area. So it isn't just money. It's also you. Last, third thing. I need you to share. Share, share, and share. Not just online. Online, of course, but also to your friends, to your family, to people at work. When you go out, your civic groups, your churches, your synagogues, wherever you go out there and talk about this. Let them know it's happening. The people who know about it will go, wow, that is happening. And when they see a blip on TV, or they hear about a blip online, or they hear a blip on the radio about New York and something happening, the rest will connect. They'll think about you. They'll think about that local LP, and they'll go. They'll want to vote for you because they'll see what's happening here. So share and share and share. Now, okay, as always, if I'm going to ask you to do something, I have to step up to. So to let you know, in my own family and friends round that I put together for my own campaign, I've already donated, my family and friends, 5 figures to my campaign. So I've put my own money already into my campaign. If I'm going to ask you for your money, I have to put mine in too. So I have, so that you understand that we already have something in and we need more. If we do this right, we will raise, and I'm going to say this to be clear, we will raise $1 million this year. I'm not joking. $1 million this year. If we can raise $1 million this year, we will raise $5 million next year. I want you to imagine how powerful that will be. When we raise that much money, they will all be scared. The entire state will know who I am. How in the world can they keep me out of debate? They can't. They won't. It will be impossible. And that's the goal. If I get in the debates in October, and 2014 I did, I was there with our last candidate and I helped him to make this happen. I get in debate in 2014, you won't know me. You've seen me. Cuomo's in trouble. He's in trouble if I get in the debate, and you know that. Raising enough money, that will happen. And when that happens, that will make the news. Oh my God, that the entire nation will see it. So I need you, to the best of your ability, to follow my lead. If I'm going to put this money in, you have to put it in too. I'm going to be out there raising money. Those of you seen me out there, I'm not afraid to ask for money. So I will. But I don't just need your money. That's not enough. I need your time. I need your energy. I need you out there helping us. I need you out there sharing. So I'm asking you to give me time. Okay. Most of you have seen it. I'm already doing my best to put my entire business online. I'm trying to put my entire business online. Why? So that by the end of this year, I can be a full-time campaigner. I mean 24/7, shaking hands and kissing babies. Why? That's the only way to win. If I'm going to ask you to sacrifice your time, and I'm asking you to sacrifice your time, I must sacrifice mine. And I will. I'm going to go out of my way to be a full-time campaigner starting end of this year, so that for the full year of 2018, it'll be me on Cuomo, one-on-one. I'll be in every diner, every group, all over the place, this state, making things happen. But I'm going to go one step further, as I always do. I'm asking you to share and share and share, as will I. I will maintain my Facebook page, I'll maintain my YouTube page, and I will keep creating good content, solid content, valuable content, and I will share it again and again and again. And with your help, you will give me good content and I will share that, and we will share together. That's our three-prong attack to victory. That will happen here in New York, and then it will happen in your country, in your county, in your state, and eventually the nation. This is the beginning. This is what we talked about last year. This is one full year of us working together that culminates right now. And in the coming years, this will be the beginning of our 7-year plan. You know I have a 7-year plan. We can take Congress by 2024, take the presidency by 2028. That can happen. It can. We make impact in 2018, impact in 2020. We start controlling and showing people how it's done by 2022, 2024. They can see that we can make government smaller. We can reduce the tax burden. We can reduce licensing. We can remove and end the war on drugs. We can bring our troops home. We can do all these things, and people can still be happy. People can still have life, liberty, and a pursuit of happiness without government. It's possible. And when they see that, they will vote for us. I believe in my heart, and you know this. If we do this right, and I know we can, if we give our message the right way, you will see people will hear it, they will get it, and they will support us. So head right now, LarrySharpe.com. Pledge what you can. If you can do it monthly, do it monthly. It makes it easier for everyone. Not just that, register to volunteer. I already have a team together. Some of you have already talked to them already. We're already doing it. They're going to start reaching out to you. They're going to ask you to do more. I need you to do more. I will do it. You must do it. I've pledged. You must pledge. And I need you to share, 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 share. I'm doing it. You must do it. This is a team effort. It's not just me. It's us. What we use today, we will use in the future. I'm doing this because in reality, I want to be forward Not too scary, but truthful. We, the Libertarian Party, we are the last great hope for this nation. I know that sounds hyperbolic, but it's reality. We are the last great hope for this nation. The two-party system is pushing us towards control, domination, fear, destruction, oblivion, oligarchy. Only the Libertarian Party is the only party that has a chance of getting people to see what's actually righteous and true and turn this party around. We are the only ones. This campaign matters, not just for me, not just for New York, for all of us. And you're just all watching, seeing how it's done, learning, and being even more powerful. After 2018, we are going to kill it in 2020. We're going to do amazing in 2022. And we're going to do awesome in 2024. It's going to be embarrassing. They're going to be shocked. They're not going to know what hit them. They will not know what hit them if we just stand together and do this. If I'm the governor in 2019, oh, life is good. Oh my God. Imagine what I will do to help the people of New York, but more importantly, how I will campaign for all of you. If I'm the governor, imagine how much money I will raise for each and every one of you who's running. We will have hundreds of victories if I make this governorship. Let's make this happen. Let the party grow. This is our answer. Please keep in mind, this is not just for New York. It is. It's for the nation. So again, 3 things. Pledge. If you can do it monthly, please do it monthly. Volunteer. I need your help. We must do this together. And lastly, share, share, share. And we can win. Have a great night. And always remember, life, liberty, and your pursuit of happiness.